Sagittarius, welcome to your tarot card reading today. Let's talk about you, Sag, and let's just do a general energy check-in. Let's check in. Let's see what's going on with the collective. Let's see what we tap into today. Let's see what messages are meant to come your way. Let's talk about you, baby. A little bit of rhyming to start. Ooh, a little higher power here. Okay. Well, whatever we are talking about, Sag, it's divinely guided. You're being divinely guided. The spirit team is watching you, leading you. There's some kind of destined energy here. Let's talk about it. Let's see what it all means. Let's see what it all means. We have the Two of Swords, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy in the building. We have the Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Oh, this guy's coming out. It's coming out. The Fool. We have the Six of Swords. Some kind of, whoa, after disappointment. Whoa. Phoenix rising from the ash energy here. The Nine of Cups is a delay in gratification, so a delay in getting something that you want. Sag, it looked like there's a little destined delay here. The death and rebirth is there, and that is all about a resurrection, the phoenix rising from the ashes. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what this delay is. Remember here, message from the principle of rhythm is when there are delays or when there's challenges and barriers, well, the harder you fall, the harder you rise. And the longer you fall, the longer you rise, right? It's always going to swing in the other direction. So it's just a reminder of that, but there's some kind of reason or purpose for this delay. We do start it with, well, it could be a crossroads, could be a blockage. What's the Two of Swords? How do we start this reading? What are we talking about? What's the energy here for Sagittarius today? Justice. My eyes have failed me. The Five of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Wands. There's a Queen of Swords. I do feel there's an element of feeling blocked here. The Five of Cups is in reverse. So it's like, I feel like you're saying, like, I've done the work, I've healed my past, I've let it go, I've forgiven, I've done my work here. What's going on? Why am I not getting what I want? Where's my justice? Where's my manifestation? Where is my karma? So there's kind of an element where you're feeling a little bit blocked, a little bit frustrated too. This is my past energy coming into your reading. Let's just start with the bang. Why is this the... Hold on. Let's ask a fucking question here. Hold on, Sag. Let's regroup. Why was there a delay? What was the higher purpose? What was this meant to teach Sag? Or what was the spiritual lesson for Sag? Or what's the value of this? Okay. The Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands is in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. The value in this is, woo, the Wheel of Fortune. What's behind that? Yeah, the Page of Wands is what he thought. Okay, the value in this is with the Two of Wands in reverse, things aren't going the way you want them to go. Things aren't going to plan. You know, you've hit a hiccup here. You started your business and you hit a hurdle. It's not getting off the ground. You started a relationship. It didn't get off the ground. Started another one. Didn't get off the ground. There's like an element here where what this was teaching you, when things don't go the way you want them to go or the way that you want them to look, or you have a obstacle, barrier, hurdle. The question is how it was kind of testing your loyalty and your desire, your resilience and your want. The Eight of Wands is when there's a will, there's a way. So it was kind of testing your resilience and your determination, Sag. You know, how bad did you want it? How hard were you willing to work for it? And are you willing to give up? Or are you willing to keep going? And that's what it was really testing you. Why? I say, why was that the... Why did Sag have to get... Why? There's a Six... Four of Pentacles. The World. There's a lesson about there's a lesson here about going with the flow. I'm hearing, I don't like to use this word, but there might be a little bit of a control freak energy. But just someone who maybe likes to control things, likes things to go a certain way, likes things to go their way. There's an element here of why is being able to go with the flow. There is definitely a life lesson and a life theme here, Sag, where not giving up if things don't go the way you want them to go, not letting go if they don't go look the way you want them to look, right? Sometimes we manifest what we need, not always what we want, but it's going to get us what we want, just not the way we want it to look. So this was really testing you to see if you're willing to kind of go with the flow, loosen up a little bit. And when I say loosen up a little bit, I mean let go of like a certain dogma or ideology of the way it's supposed to look or something. That's what... Oh. That is my second card of going with the flow. It's being the water. Look at this, all free and flowy, the Four of Pentacles, the high. Just being the water when we're the rock, when we're rigid, when we think there's only one way of doing something or a certain way of doing it. Sometimes we got to learn to go with the flow, to be the water, to not be maybe set in our ways or being willing to change our ways, right? What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. It's an element of flexibility that had to be learned or taught. That's why. All right, let's go second card here. That was a lot on one card. Hey, Sag, ever hear me talk about one card? So damn long hair. Let's move on here. All right, what's it? Wow. But if you really want this, wowza. Okay, doke, smoke it. If you really want this, you can have this. So there is a really strong element in it, and I'm hearing like believing in yourself and having confidence in yourself here, even when maybe you felt like the universe was against you or the world was against you, your mom and dad, boss, and everybody in the industry is against you. You've been blackballed, baby, but are you going to give up or are you going to keep trucking through? And that's what this is all about, is really trusting your intuition and trusting in yourself here. But you're presenting as the Empress with the Eight of Pentacles. That's someone who's mastered this craft. You've mastered yourself. There could be an element of self-mastery here, but I feel like it's more about confidence in yourself, Sag. But the Six of Wands is here twice, so that tells me that everything you've been through is worth it, and it's going to be great on top of this mountain, but I feel like it might have been a little shitty to get there. What you want to say about the Six of Wands here for Sag, yeah? Whoa, Ten of Cups is in. We have both the Ten of Cups. Whoa. It's about not letting, there's a lot of mental strength here. So on a consciousness level, right, the strength is controlling our animal instincts, our animal urges, lower temptations, lower virtues, but it's our mind, it's mental strength, everything and every aspect of self-mastery and control and discipline starts in the mind. The Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups, what has happened here, Sag? Because this is a major delay. Part of what this is teaching you how to change your strategy. Instead of focusing on what went wrong or what didn't happen or why it didn't happen, focus on how you can get where it is that you want to go, changing your strategy, doing things differently. That's really kind of the current energy on this. They want you to give less attention to the delays, to the setbacks, and more attention to solutions and being strategic as you're moving forward. Because the future energy is the Fool and the Six of Swords. That is a very forward movement energy. It is a very quick moving energy. So what do you want to say about the Fool? There's Two of Cups, eh? Okay. Ooh, there's something you don't see. Whoa, how many cards flipped? When did all these cards flip? Hold on a second, Sagittarius! The Emperor. We had the Emperor and the Empress. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Judgment. We have the Two of Cups. Alright, what they're telling me here, I feel like the Empress and the Emperor are you in this reading, Sag. I feel like this is about your masculine, your feminine energy here. What's anchoring our little 5-card spread, right? When we're doing the 5 cards, the middle one's going to be our anchoring, but we also have 2 major arcanas here weighing on this. That tells me this is a big life event. This is a major impact. This is having a heavy influence on your energy right now. In the future, they want you to take more action instead of thinking about the action to take. So that tells me that you've given a lot of thought and a lot of attention. So it's like, you know what you got to do? Now they want you to do it and make the decision. Like it's like the Judgment and the Knight of Pentacles tells us you've spent enough time kind of planning or in your head or focusing on things, and the Moon's here, so there could be maybe procrastination, there could be maybe fears or maybe things you're not seeing. I'm going to clarify the Moon in a second, but the energy here, what I'm feeling is you're presenting as the Emperor and the Empress, which means you're extremely gifted and skilled in this craft, in this whatever it is that you're wanting here, right? If it's love, you're emotionally stable and prepared and ready for a relationship, right? If it's, you know, your house, you've got your house prepared, you've successfully paid attention to every little detail, it's staged, it's perfect, it's ready to go. Like if there's an element where you've just kind of mastered the preparation stage here and they really want you to take this leap because I feel like it's going to move quickly. So instead of focusing on maybe, let's say you're renovating your house, it took 2 years to get rid of a leak in the basement. All right, man, well, that leak is gone. You're done. You fixed the problems. Now get everything caulked, get everything silicone, get everything finalized so that you can list the house and move. And that's the forward energy here. And I feel like once you list it and move, once you change that plan and act, you know, once you join a new dating website, create a new business plan, it's like it happens fast. It moves quickly. And there's that reflecting back energy where it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm glad I stuck with it. Glad I didn't give up, baby. What else you want to say? Holy shiznick. Holy mother. Sag. Do you see this? I've been getting really great energy. I got this energy for you guys like around February, March, and I'm wondering if maybe that's when you began this project or began this idea or kind of got this download, and I'm getting the exact same energy I was feeling back then. This is wish come true, dream fulfillment. I know you see the cards, baby. I know you see these cards. The Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords is fast forward movement. Like, that's what I mean. It's not going to take long. Like, you list your house, the first person's coming through. Second person, you got a bidding war. Third person, you're getting 100K over list. That's what's up. So, dreams do come true, and don't blink because you might miss it, Sag. So get ready for quick forward movement, as long as, you know, what I'm hearing is you get out of your head and take that action, take that leap of faith, take that final step. You've done enough preparation, Sag, and the message here is now it's time to move on, and not move on, move forward. That's what's up. That's what I got. I just realized it was totally lopsided there, so let's center that. Let's get some Oracle Sag, and then we're going to do what we always do, and we shall get a potential outcome, and we'll see where you are. Right now is the middle of August. I think it's the 15th, 16th, so let's go to the middle of September 2026. Find out how you're doing. How's this energy? Did you take the leap of faith? I see you taking it. Let's see if you do. Let's talk about it. First of all, what do you need to surrender to? That's what's up. You are presenting here as the Empress and the Emperor. So why are you doubting yourself? Get rid of that little tripping devil off your shoulder and listen to the angel, baby. I'm the angel. Dee, dee. All right. My name is Robin. Tweet, tweet. Okay, I'll stop. Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. You should be your biggest fan, Sag. You should be your biggest fan. From what I see here is you definitely laid down the groundwork. Let's get the spirit animal message. The horse. Freedom. We got a little black stallion energy here. Let's just read the card. You must break out of any limitations that are holding you back, whether they're self-imposed or put on you by other people or society. Break free and run faster towards your dream. Do not put limits on yourself, and have faith that you can accomplish whatever it is that you want. All right, every time I say that, I always hear Eminem in my head. Remember 8 Mile? But I know that's not the name of the song. Lose Yourself, and he's like, you can do anything you set your mind to, man. And I always hear that. I always hear him in my head when I get that type of energy. One more message. Let's get the Akashic Record message, and then we'll jump back into the tarot. We have a little detaching energy. You're being asked to detach from something you're holding on to. Some limiting ideas or some self-doubts, potentially, Sag. When we hold on too tightly... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I should have read the rest of the card. Hold on. I'll stop getting ahead of myself. Let's read the card. You're being asked to detach. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that it will work out, and let go of your attachment. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Sagittarius, when I say potential, there is always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. When I say outcome, let's see where you are. Like I said, the middle of September, let's see how things are progressing. We do have the Knight of Swords, which is very typically a fast-moving knight. Let's find out. Wow. Is this like an offer on your house where it's like you're moving in like 20 days or something here? But the Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands, you're moving into harmonious times here, Sag. The Knight of Cups. Let's see what's on the other side of the Knight of Cups. I have no reaction. I have no words to him yet. Two of Pentacles. Might be juggling a lot. Might be a lot going on. Let's find out. Let's find out what's on the other side, baby. What's on the other side? I like to have yeah. There's a lot of fast forward and moving fast forward. Ooh, what's this? Let's see. Those struggles, I'm going to see what they were teaching you and how they were preparing you here. There's a lot of fast, like I said, this isn't going to take long. If it's like your business, you launch it, it's like right away. You're a real estate agent, you got 5 sales. You're selling your house, you got multiple offers. This is really fast movement, right? The Knight of Swords, the Chariot, we have the 8 of Wands, we have the 6 of Swords. The Page of Swords and the 5 of Wands is learning from your challenges, learning from your struggles. There's the theme again. There could be a little bit of karmic debt involved here, Sag, from this life or even sometimes from a previous life that it looks to me like you may have cleared that out. We're going to touch base on that. But what I see is forward movement. I'm going to see what the Two of Pentacles is. I think you're juggling a lot. I think it's like now I got to move in 20 days. You're like, holy shit, right? You offered your product. You're making kayaks. You sold 1 million kayaks. You're like, God damn, I got so much to do. How am I going to do all this? So it's like, but you're loving it, right? You're working at 2 in the morning, waxing your surfboard, doing your thing. Someone's doing something with water because I keep seeing like surfboards and kayaks and stuff. I don't know what's up with that. What else you want to say about that? I'm hearing your heart's in it though. You're like that. Yeah, 3 Pentacles is in. Whoa, you're so glad you didn't walk away from this. You're going to be very grateful and thankful. Jumping into that principle of appreciation. You're going to be so thankful that you didn't walk away from this. You're realizing the lessons and how they valued you. So how is it that that's benefiting, and why is that benefiting Sat? You're realizing how your skill. Okay. There it is. It's not giving up on yourself, Sag. And you're really, it's like once you start to see progress, success, people are buying your kayaks, they're buying your service, you're an instructor out there teaching them how to do the white water rapids, and people are liking you, people are vibing, you're building your community, so you're feeling confident, you're feeling good, you're letting go of any of those doubts. I think with the King of Wands here in reverse, I think in the 9 of Pentacles, this is someone who talks down on themselves, right? You have a bad day, you make a mistake, you call yourself stupid, you call yourself dumb, you put yourself down. Dumbo, who calls himself Dumbo? Wasn't that an elephant with really big ears or something? I can't remember. But anyway, that's what this is, because you're the fire sign, right? So part of those challenges and part of those struggles was really teaching you how resilient you are, and to give you that confidence that no matter what's going on, you're going to make this work for yourself, and only for yourself. It's like a depending on yourself type of energy, and knowing that you can get it done. It's like you can get the job done, baby, and that's really what those delays were teaching you. There's a lot of confidence, a lot of stability, and a lot of abundance with this energy, Sag, and you're gonna see this move very quickly. What is the destined aspect of it? Like, can we understand? There was a lesson that had to be learned. Yeah, there is temptation. There's a little bit of lower virtue temptation here. There's a little bit of tempting energy here. There you are again. What's the in-between? And the 6 of Pentacles. So it could have been teaching you money things. There could have been things with your money. There could have been, sharing your money with other people, a generous energy, right? Sometimes when you don't have the money to share, that's the best time to share, because sharing brings prosperity. There's an element of that principle of giving and receiving, and understanding the ups and downs, and not giving up on yourself in the downs, right? Let's say this is business. Business has ups and downs, right? Your business isn't always going to be hunky-dory. It's not giving up on yourself. It's not giving into that temptation to quit or to give up on yourself, Sag. Really? That's what the theme is. That's what it's all about. You cleared the debt. You mastered that. You don't give up on yourself, not if this is your reading, baby, and you're flying right into some harmonious times. So get ready to celebrate. That's what I got, that's what's up, that's what's going down. Excellent energy around the Sagittarius collective. Hope you guys are claiming this and making these, excellent energies yours. Take advantage, baby, take advantage. So Sag, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and let's close your reading off today with your yes or no question, baby. What's the yes or no for Sagittarius? Well, Spirit's not in the kind mood today, but find your own answer, okay? Let's just see if we can maybe rephrase that question, or maybe we have a little wait, let me think, so maybe a little bit more of a yes or no. Let's find out, yes or no? Oh, we got 2 now. What do we say? First question, if you asked only one, is, yeah, they're having a hard time with your question set. Second question, rephrase, same question. It is certain. Truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.